shout out to BET being black owned for the first time in like what is it, 20, 30 years again since it was sold the first time.
Well,
And we got VH1.
I just want to say I'm so happy that Black people own the network again. I
did
personally,
he did he buy it though? Because I'm hearing like
yes, he
Yeah,
different.
owns it.
yeah, he bought it. He owns it.
He
That's
now
what
owns two
I'm hearing
networks.
like different reports though.
No, he
No,
owns it now.
he
Okay.
owns it.
I just I personally am not a fan of Tyler Perry's work, but I respect his hustle. I respect this man came from nothing and owns two TV networks and is worth a gazillion amounts of money to the point where he was able to send security to Meghan and Harry when his family disowned him and let them live in his house for months. Like that's some real power. So I am proud of him in that aspect. I
Yeah,
love
that
it.
boy.
I don't watch BT like that anymore, but I'm happy that it's not owned by a white person anymore.
Hey, I might tune in. Like if they change up the programming back to like something regular, because when I was growing up, it was fire. Like if they get the programming back to normal, shoot, I'm I'm gonna tune in. I'm gonna tune in just to show love. And then and then we got VH1 too. So that's like I'm like, dang, we got the Video Music Awards, we got the little Spaceman, we got all that, stuff now. You know what I'm saying? Like we rocking. We back rocking.
We love to
You know what
I
I'm
see it.
saying?
I just hope they forward think it and make it more accessible, and also it goes into their to their online content, because unfortunately broadcast TV is dying.
Yeah.
So I said I hope they do they do more things and make it more accessible, and get it into the heads of everybody else, so it actually means something. But that's just me being a negative Nancy. So
I mean, but yeah, I mean, but they have the resources now.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? To actually like make something like actually good of this. You know what I'm saying? They can actually put out like powerful, impactful content that would make people want to actually tune in. Like give us something to watch. Because I remember BET used to always have something worth watching. When it wasn't running reruns of movies, there was
Yeah.
something worth watching. You know
See,
what I'm saying? 'Cause
so
if I
I
see
hope it's
Friday one
not
more
like
time, I
A
promise
Tyler
I'm
Perry. I hope it's not a Tyler Perry syndication, because I know, because he did have the because I know, because he owned 25% of it beforehand, because of that deal with Paramount. So
Mm.
so he's been in the BET thing for ecosystem for a while. So
Oh yeah, man. If he like I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind if he put some of his better shows on there, like as far as like rerun content that like space fillers, but
mhm.
then like some new original content. Like he has a whole like studio down there and all that. Like they have the resources combined with his own resources to like really make some good
So
original
here's
content and keep their costs low so they can actually like invest and actually make some stuff.
my only concern because and I'm not hating on him, but I find
Hmm.
the quality of his shows to look very low budget. And I don't know if it's because he has so many that they're just like spitting out stuff, or if it's like the quality of the tools they're using. But to me, I watched like a couple episodes of Sisters, and it just seems very low budget. And
I will
I
answer that.
um, my only hope for BT is that the quality gets better. Because I'm going to assume that if you now own a new network, that means you have access to more actors, to more resources to be able to produce better content, Um, and because we all know, like, like Tubi, we all know that Tubi is trash, and you're guaranteed to see a movie where you can see the cameraman who's actually shooting the video, the movie in the you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what Tubi is known for. We don't want BT to
Mm.
be known for that.
Well, Tyler Perry has always been known to have a low budget production, and this is even his from the movie standpoint, to have low budget films that overperform. So that's his style. So if you're seeing that way, unfortunately, I don't see the quality going up because unfortunately everything's made for a profit. And the thing is that even if his movies don't break records in the box office, they're always really, really successful in the profit margin. And I think that goes to his TV shows, which is why he was able to get into the position to make these acquisitions in the first place. So, and it's kind of like if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I still see that going down that path for a while, because that's literally what he's known for, and everything too. So to answer the question on that one, I don't see it, at least right away, for a while. And like, I'm not sure about BET's financials and everything of what they need to do, because I'm not sure if they're over, under, and what they're doing as well, because sometimes I think, like, kind of like MTV to a point too, sometimes they're going off of the cloud of what they used to be to bring people in. And so if they're upside down, they might need them just to go ahead and make some money first before they can address other things.
Yeah, and again, as long as it's more new original programming, you know what I'm saying, I'm for it. Like, I don't want to see reruns. I don't.
Yeah, I think unfortunately, like I say, we have to look at them, but it might be that way. It might be the Tyler Perry network until they stabilize and get other stuff too. So like I said, we will see. Like I said, I like new original content, but sometimes that doesn't bring people in, especially if you're going for like a niche audience too.
Yeah, I just think they just have to be more clever about how they market their stuff. They have to be more clever, because I think BET's thing is, like, they don't have brand awareness outside of the BET Awards. Like, I don't hear about BET.
Yeah,
I don't.
I agree.
It doesn't even exist. It's not even a network anymore. It's just like, oh, there's this thing that we used to have. So I feel like if they're able to do that, get profitable, start like getting a marketing budget, I think things might go a little differently. You know, get some new interns in there running the social media pages. You know, push some new content out there, and really like try and engage with the masses the way that they exist now. I think they can really, like, they have a big opportunity, because there's a blank space. There's a space for there to be a BET that actually does something that's worthwhile, something that's worth watching, something that the community will tune into.
Yeah. Well, here's to hoping for better.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. No, I'm kidding.